Chad. Oh, Kicks. How do you feel, my brother? Post match.
Feeling good, bro. Feeling good. No complaints aside. Making the most of it, but ready to get the weekend started. How about your side?
No, good, man. Just concerned. Obviously, yesterday we weren't planning anything rough, but unfortunately, CPR was stretchered. The doctors let us know they don't know if they're gonna be able to bring him back before the next CPR, but I don't know. Our prayers are with CPR this morning, as CPR is on the mend. I'm kidding. Alright, Chad. Let's see where we are. Okay. Quick. 300 likes, $25,000 giveaway. We can do it Friday. Let's, like we always say, we're going to ramp up the Friday. We're going to ramp up to the end of the week. Things are happening on our side. Studio stuff coming today, eh? Today, tomorrow, not?
Next week.
It's only coming next week. When next week? So we're cutting it fine.
It says Tuesday is the latest date, so I think probably Monday.
And Kobus, or what's the guy's name? Jan.
I haven't Quiz. I haven't followed up with Quiz since I've just been letting him get to work. Okay,
I think today you must just chat to Quiz. Quiz looks a little bit slippery. When you've got a tight budget, you use slippery people. You just need to keep a grip on them. But Chad, it's Friday. Let's see what was on deck here for Friday. I didn't even get a chance to do my daily devotional. I'm just gonna quickly see if it's something good. It is actually very fitting for what happened yesterday. Gratitude to God. Yours, Lord, is greatness and the power and the glory and the majesty and the splendor, for everything in heaven and earth is yours. Yours, Lord, is the kingdom. You are exalted as head over all. Wealth and honor come from you. You are the ruler of all things. In your hands are strength and power to exalt and give strength to all. Now, our God, we give you thanks and praise your glorious name. And then here at the end, Psalm 75 verse 1, we praise you, God, we praise you, for your name is near. People tell of your wonderful deeds. How has God protected and provided for me? How can gratitude to God guide my heart? That is incredible. Like we said yesterday, as much as we want that ego to come out, and we want to be proud, and we want to be a little bit haughty. Is that the word, eh, Keeks? Haughty, when you're a little bit puffed up. But we stay humble, Chad. So I'll make sure Quiz gets it done. Carl, I'm kidding. But yeah, Quiz is the man stressing us.
He's got the main event for the studio.
Quiz is basically building the centerpiece for the studio. So Carl, Carl gave us a very good contact there with Quiz. Really appreciate it. Chad, it is Friday, as mentioned. Let's finish off the week strong. 2 more sessions left. We are actually kitted out in our, I don't know what you call it. I call it usually my garden gear. Like when you work over the weekends in the garden and you do some stuff at home. I told the guys last night we're just going to finish up the last cleanup of the office. Laik asked, what should we wear? Dirt, dust, whatever. He said, what are we cleaning? And I said, you can ask Keegan this. I said, we're cleaning our hearts so that our hearts can be pure as we enter the weekend. Keegs, what did I say on the group?
So it's just like it's a spiritually deep cleanse.
But Laik walked into that, and I saw the opportunity, and I was like, I'm not going to let this man off the hook. And I said, we're cleaning our hearts. We're not cleaning anything else. But we are actually cleaning the office nonetheless. Chad, it's Friday. Let's keep up the energy. Let's make it a good one. A lot of spill over volume we're going to get into, but we're quickly going to pray. And the Bible says, if you do not know how to pray, pray this very simple prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. And then everybody that believes it says amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Beautiful.
Bro, I
Two
don't
more
know.
amens.
I don't know what it is. These headphones are choking me today, bro.
Really?
I don't know why.
Are they blitzing you?
Yes. I'm going no headphones for a while, yeah, bro. They are killing me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's what they mean, saying that you get big-headed off the CPI. So maybe your head did grow in stature a little bit. I don't know. That's what I hear. Chad, okay. Last day of the week. We're going to talk a little bit about what happened yesterday, and then also some guys getting clipped yesterday, expecting a follow-through, and markets actually selling off. But we'll talk about that as well in this session. All right, Chad. So what do we have on deck today? A lot of China data. Looking relatively mixed. Imports year on year, obviously dropping, but China, why would China import? Everything is made in China, so they are exporting. I'm kidding, but most of the stuff gets made there. But we still love all of our Chinese people on stream. If you're Chinese, just give me a thumbs up, and then everybody's going to do a thumbs up. Anyway, CPI out of France. It's weird that they've got an inflation not excluding food and energy. Inflation, have you seen this, Keeks? Inflation ex tobacco. Is tobacco so big in France? Let me know, but they've got a little section there. Check there, Chad. Inflation excluding tobacco. Damn. Eurogroup meeting. This Eurogroup meeting has been going on for I don't know how long, but yeah, it has been going. And then the big one, PPI. I don't know if it's a big one, but there's going to be some volume here. We're not going to go big on it. Keeks, what do you think? Like just a little grubber, like 1,000, or we'll do.
I'll maybe do like maybe 2,000.
Yeah,
hit yesterday.
we'll do like a 2K, Chad, for the guy Project G members. We'll do. If we can, because we've got project cleanup here at the office, and then a big one for me. I love this one, the MCSI Michigan Consumer Index. This is going to be a biggie, and I think we're going to get a lot of volume to the end of the day. A lot of bets are going to be placed. But Chad, that is the session in terms of what's happening there. And then if we go over to the charts, let's get stuck into it real quick here. I know you guys are ready to trade here today. Okay, Chad. So two things for me here. Two things for me real quick here is... okay, this is actually an issue for me now. Chad, sorry, man. I'm gonna have to do the moving averages as well. I'm going to have to do it with the other one. Okay, Chad, there we go. Okay. Okay, don't stress. Chad, so what I want to talk about here is very simply put the 200 daily EMA. We've been talking about the 200 daily EMA for quite a number of weeks, and it's always going to be a key level. It's never going to not be relevant in trading. The 200, like I said, is always relevant. So if you think back, every single time, even if we broke below the 200, we consolidated close to the 200. So I'm not expecting this break below to now just run away for the dollar. Okay? So already yesterday, what happened was we broke below it, and again, structure was broken. I'm expecting us to potentially consolidate here a little bit, even... I wouldn't say till the next FOMC, but at least some consolidation to give the bulls the opportunity to maybe come back over the line here. And if the bulls are not going to bring this back above the 200, the bears are going to take control and we're going to continue lower. Also look left with me if you see what happened here. Again, even structure was broken and then a few days of consolidation and right back into the mix. So that's what I'm saying. Be very, very careful. I'm going with a neutral outlook. We were bearish on the dollar yesterday for CPI. We stretched at CPI. Now it's a case of just be open-minded to what price is doing. Just be open-minded at where you are trading and don't get ahead of yourself now to try and ride yesterday's train. Yesterday's train has come and gone. This is a new train that we're riding now today. All right, so lower time frame. Let's quickly see where we are on the 4 hour. 4 hour, there you can already see the 4 hour doing some type of double bottom, intermediate structure break. So I'm going to lean bullish on the dollar today, Chad, up until PPI, believe it or not. And then what are we looking at? Weekly S1 holding, monthly S1 also holding, that key level down here, 104, also holding. So where are we going with this? Daily EQ here as well, daily pivot. Very, very simple for me is two levels that need to hold. And I think Keegan will agree with me is this zone here. The daily EQ and the daily pivot, and then obviously the big one as always, that 200 and Asia highs. I think once it gets above here, it's really gonna hurt guys that want to get on this short bus late. Keeks, do you also have this little top box there? What is that? How do I get this off? Chad, what is this on?
I don't have that.
Yo, how did my AD end up there? Oh, there's it. Okay, sure. All right, chat. So here's the thing. 80 is also looking super bullish on the 5. So I'm going to go with that pullback play. It is Friday. I'm going to go with bullish dollar. Believe it or not. What is this L here? Okay, anyways, Chad. That's what I'm going for on DXY. US30 daily time frame. Let's quickly look at it. Weekly. Look at that. Incredible. I'm bullish. Only thing is we do have this key level here. Let me... Okay. I don't know what this line is, but that line is there. I'll chat to Frana. I'm still bullish on the day, but we are trading into a key level. 4 hour time frame. What do we have on the 4? We've got a weekly R1 was already broken through. Monthly R1 here. Okay. Daily R1 up there. Previous daily high. Previous daily low. All the way down here. Quite a big range. I'm expecting somewhat rangy price action, Chad, if I'm very honest. Okay, this is very, very interesting. Previous daily high up there, that key level up there. Chad, I want to say, yeah, I don't, look at this. Damn, look at all of that chop. US 30, I am bullish on the day. We've broken out. Was that breakout yesterday a fake out? I don't know, but what I will say is this is definitely a big zone here. Asia lows and the monthly, this is a monthly R1. That's a big rejection level. And what I'll say is if we do get below here, I would actually start looking short because look at the 80. The 80, the buy volume absolutely collapsed. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna lean short. Even though I'm bullish, the daily I should be bullish. I'm gonna be looking for potential shorts. Just 2 more, then I'm done. Daily on Nasdaq. Yo, look at that. Bearish engulfing. I'm bearish on the day, but I'm gonna show you something now, which is very interesting on Nasdaq. So if you consider this on Nasdaq, bearish engulfing, but look at this. We literally just came back to this area here. And remember when I said yesterday, why did I not buy NASDAQ? I said we're trading at all-time highs. There was no bottom wick. There's still that chance to create the bottom wick. So it is technically bearish. We took a previous daily high. We took out 3 daily lows. But we are now at this zone, this minor little breakout zone, order block, whatever you want to call it. So that is what's making it a little bit trickier. Nice healthy pullback. 5 minutes. Let's check the 5 minute real quick here. 5 minute. Look at that zone where that zone is sitting. 80 is looking relatively weak. Previous daily low was taken. Just weekly pivot down here. 200 sitting all the way up here. Where's the daily EQ? Daily EQ, everything up there. So now my thing is, if we hold Asia lows, I would actually look for potential buy continuations, believe it or not. This for me, liquidity has been swept. We're back in the Asia range, and I think once we get above Asia highs, this thing is gone. This thing is going to the upside. Even if it's going to sell off a little bit later, it's definitely coming here somewhere. Okay, and then one more gold. One more for gold. Beautiful, Chad. Beautiful breakout on gold. Incredible. Now the thing is, do we pull back for the rest of the day? I'm weirdly enough expecting a potential inside day. Trading inside yesterday's news candle day, so I don't think we're going to take the high or the low. I would actually love for us to trade lower today to come and retest this breakout zone, because then from next week we can launch our attack from here to go and test 24-26, and then ultimately we're going for those all-time highs. And I think once we clear those all-time highs, we're going to get another massive, we're going to get something like this, Chad. Something like this. You see this entire sequence here. Then I hope you guys are ready on gold, because the volume is going to be insane and it's going to be easy to trade. Can you believe it? Trading being easy? Yes. 5 minutes. What do we have in the 5? Almost done, yeah. Okay, kids are still eating, so I don't have to rush here. Is that a pie? Is that the triple cheese for breakfast? I saw like 4 triple cheeses in the fridge. Whose triple cheese is that? Is that for lunch? Chad, yeah, Keegan just rocking up with 3 triple cheeses from Burger King. Alright, so we've got the 80s starting to look a little bit weak here. We at the daily pivot, we just below Asia lows here. That was the weekly R1 yesterday. And let's just check here. Chat, daily pivot, big one. I'm going to say for buys, we're going to have to get back in the Asia range. Otherwise, if we continue to reject Asia lows, I think we're going lower. EQ and that 2392. You can see this has not been tested. So I'm going to lean towards the downside for gold. And if you look here on our grids, yeah, grids. I want to look for, this is my pivot zone. Not pivot zone, but I want to sell below here. And the safer buys are above here. So there's a $5 grid, which I want to try and stay out of. I think this zone here, I think can become a little bit tricky, a little bit choppy. So yeah, Keegs, when you're ready, don't stress. I'm gonna just go through Hang Seng, Chad, bull in a China shop, massive 2.51% up on the day. I can already tell you 5 minute candle on the JSE this morning. Let me just draw it out for you here. Might even gap. I don't even think, I think it might even gap. Here's your 5 minute candle for the JSE. Let me just open up that futures account quickly. That's a little extra that we're gonna do with the members. Let's just see yesterday's longs. I think we should be out of them already. Let me just check here. Yeah, so we are out of them from yesterday, chat. I just want to show you guys while we wait for Keegs. This was our... So remember, we started this account on a milli, and we've just been playing around with some of the positioning. So 74,196, 74,121. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a position now. Go there. And usually I just go with like a 350 point stop. So anything like 350 goes a stop. And then what I'll do is I'll wait for a pullback to add one more position. So technically risking, I would say 1.5%. Initially I started off with less than a 1%, just to see what the contract sizes are like. But there we go. Let me just see if I can get the history here for us. Yeah, there's yesterday's positions that we took, also purely based off what the Hang Seng was doing. So open up one, dropped a little bit low, open up another one, and just set my TP close to the previous daily high. Because if price is going to trend, or if price is going to go bullish, it's going to rip through a previous daily high. Okay. But yeah, Chad, just waiting for Keeks to smash those Burger King burgers for breakfast. It is just a different life when you're young, and you still have the metabolism of a industrious bricklayer in Baghdad. Actually, a one-armed bricklayer in Baghdad. A bull in a china shop, yes. The man is hungry now. He's incredibly hungry. All right, guys, we are ready. Does the Discord show how we set up the 200 moving average? Jonathan, very simple. If you want to set it up, just go to indicators here, click on that, and get this one. I'm going to keep it here. EMA 20/50/100/200, and this one is by Dr. Sweets. Dr. Sweets. All right, and if you click that one, that's the one. So it basically has got 3 in 1. I'm just going to take it off because otherwise it's throwing that labels there. Chris, how did you adjust from trading yourself to now almost 3 people a day seeing your trade? Until I think it's a case of being confident in yourself, but also a case of being real. So when I started the streams, I was very aware that I could fail very hard in front of 300 people. And that's why I said when I started the streams, either you're going to learn from my losses. Let's say I was losing every single trade, then at least I'm a contrarian indicator. You can fade me. But yeah. Keeks, over to you, my brother.
Yeah, sorry guys, I had to eat. I had a shit ton of medicine earlier, and I think that actually I had like a massive rush of like nausea right now. So I was like, damn, I need to just eat quickly, get something in my body. But we're good to go. So yeah, let's start breaking this down. So with DXY, let's start over there. Very, very simple. I said to the guys after CPR, we were going to be traded to this 104, 165. And at the same time, we said that monthly S1 definitely on the chart. And obviously, eventually the 103, 450 area becomes a target. But what am I going to be looking at first? Very, very simply, the thing, also the idea, we are now under the 200. So I want to see if we can stay there. but I wouldn't be surprised by having some type of pullback. So if we see basically what happened over there, you had the massive move to the downside, and then obviously the pullback to test the 200. Over here you broke and then tested that key level. So it's almost a mixture. So what I'm going to be looking for is us holding this S1 or monthly S1. We could have a possible pullback to that 104, 165 and see if we can definitely hold as resistance under that level to now start going bearish. Obviously, if we do start breaking above and holding that, very, very good chances this is a major level. Dollar can fight back. And we have seen that from all events. Even when dollar comes out bearish, afterwards it finds a way to grind itself back up again. So personally, I am still bearish long term, but again, big one today. Can dollar fight back to this zone and then see what happens over there? So again, that's on the targets for us. The lower time frame, you will also see we are at this EQ daily pivot now. Asia lows untested. So very, very simple target for us, I must say. If we can wick out of here, get that key level, take the highs of the day, again, you've got weak Asia lows that become a target for that little continuation. Again, knowing that we do have some dollar news, so this can very, very much can be on the cards for us today. Going over to the indices, we spoke about it a bit with NASDAQ, where this obviously came in. Forbes keeping the guys very, very updated over that side of things. But what we are looking at is the monthly R1. We did say this end of the day is going to be a massive zone. We finally broke it, but couldn't hold as support. So again, when we start looking at now, we just have had how many days of bars, guys? So you got to understand there has to at least be a pullback. We're not going to say we're not bullish on the pair anymore, but you have to understand pullbacks are necessary. So just like Chris, I've got two little zones out here at the moment. So very, very simple. If we start holding Asia lows, we can definitely break to go take out these Asia highs. And obviously the daily pivot, EQ, monthly R1, all right above us. So there can be a possible retest where either, for me, we'll break to continue higher, or we reject over there to actually come further lower. We have the weekly pivot underneath us. So again, lots of things that are on the tables here today. Just a case of, I think today really knowing we've got PPR, what's going to happen there, because that's going to be a big driving factor to allow us to have these type of massive moves to catch up with. So we'll see what happens there. But US 30 still very, very much bullish. The difference with US 30 though is obviously we broke above the monthly R1 and we've been holding above it as well. So that is a very, very big factor for us. Where we look here again, Asia lows set underneath and then traded right back, holding above the monthly R1. So what am I going to be looking for? Probably maybe another retest. If we can get that, that would be perfect. Otherwise, you can also see us, if we take Asia highs, you're going to get the continuation, take our previous daily highs. But if we do break below, good chance, very much like NASDAQ, we could hold below the R1. There's, you see our daily pivot, EQs all underneath us, and we can go back down to that weekly R2. So very, very simple. Again, this monthly R1, so 39,833. Basically, the area for me, US is going to fight it out today. So we're just going to keep an eye over there, and as well on the highs of the day. So just keep your eyes out there. Then lastly, with gold. Gold as well, guys, I'm very, very much bullish, but same with all of them. We broke a zone. We need to see it hold as support now. So funny enough, as much as I want to say I'm bullish, we can see pullbacks going in. We've seen that loading up nicely now. Big rejections off of the R1. Asia highs untested, that one-way momentum, and we've seen gold be doing this a lot lately, this one-way momentum. So we can trade back down. Again, daily pivot. If daily pivot fails, very simply, you got the EQ and then you got that support zone. The 200 lining up there, hidden away in that support zone. So very looking good for us. And if we can find some type of support made there, that is again later in the session, we can now have that pullback and continuation with the pulse back to the top side. So very, very much reactive. Again, still pretty much bullish on everything against the dollar. But as I say, it is Friday. So Fridays, you're also already going to naturally have those little pullbacks at the end of a week. At the same time, that is healthy for these pairs that are very, very expanded right now. So just be aware of them. But as I say, we are still much bullish across the board against the dollar.
Keeks, thank you so much, Chad. We've got 50 seconds left before we officially open up these markets. I'm just going to go through the fundamental gang. Slushy, I think it is Bev and Dylan. Thank you so much, guys, for prepping that for us every morning. So I'm just going to start off there. Gold prices drift lower, reverses a part of Thursday's softer US CPI inspired positive move. An uptick in the US bond yields revives the US demand and exerts pressure on gold. rising September Fed rate cut bets rising September Fed rate cut bets should act as a tailwind for the metal and help limit losses. We're going to look at Fed futures very shortly. Chad, markets are open and in motion. This is the official round 9. Ding, 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 ding. Fight. Let's finish strong. Yen volatile due to increased intervention risk. EU rises ahead of 3-month highs. GU flatlines below 1-year peak. Gold prices downside potential seems limited. Asian stocks sink as tech profit taking overshadows rate cut shear. Tesla stock tumbles after delaying robot taxi unveiling. Yardini lifts S&P target to 5,800. NASDAQ take profit despite weak CPI. In other news, George Clooney appeals to Biden to exit the election race. If George is involved, you know it's bad. Get those Nespressos out and let's have a good Friday. Nasdaq ended sharply lower on Thursday, hit by losses in NVIDIA and Apple and Tesla. NVIDIA falls 5.6. Tesla closes down 8.4. And Fed futures now at 83.4 for September rate cut, up 17.1% from last week. Massive, massive one there. Okay, where's the Bev? Was that it? In other news, was that it? The mixologist. Morning, Chris here, listening to what happened yesterday with my account where I got stopped out, but my stop loss did not activate. Okay, good to have you here, my brother. As we wait for the shuffle, Chad, can I just clearly outline two things? I had a trader yesterday saying that I can't remember what he was trading, but let's say, for instance, he was trading gold. Just before the news, his position was very close to entry, I would assume, and he moved his stops to break even. Price was trading close to his stops, and his stops got slipped, where, for instance, he was in a short position, say, from there, and his stop loss was at break even, but he only got stopped out, for instance, let's say, yeah. He only got stopped out there. Why would that happen? I've actually spoken in depth about just purely the functional aspect of a trading terminal. So if you go onto a trading terminal on MT5, bottom right corner, you'll see that there's a number there. For all the gamers, it will show you traffic and it will show you ping. So wherever you are pinging to, for instance, mine on an FTMO server is 160 milliseconds. So that's 0.16 of a second. Now, with a news event like yesterday, where literally before a second even goes by, look at where gold was trading. So what happens is just even the pinging of your account hitting the stop, and then price actually filling with the broker. By the time it gets to the broker, price could be here within literally 0.2 of a second, so 200 milliseconds.
What are we talking about?
No, somebody's saying they got slipped yesterday, and why did their stop loss not? We've chatted about this, and
I don't know
this
how
is,
people are trading and they still don't understand that.
So here's my thing though, and then again, I feel sorry for the guy because he said it's his last money, but then I can also argue, what is the first thing I always say, Chad? If you're in a position before news, I say either take it off, or unless you are comfortably in profit. Let's say your entry was here, I would never hold a position because I've seen it. I've been slipped. I've had the experience. Unless I'm deep in profit, I'm not holding a position there, and we are getting one of the biggest fundamental events every month, and expecting that, it's just going to stop me out there. No, Chad, please be aware of it. But brother, please email support as well. Email Vault Market Support. Please note that is not a Vault Funder case. Vault Funder uses Vault Markets as a broker. We are not the broker, all right? But feel free to email them, and we'll funded account plus 30-minute equals breakthrough. Sure, okay. Tandol, where to? See you in the next one, my brother. Alrighty, Chad. Let's see how the JSE opened up. Oi, okay, look at that manifestation candle. I was off a little bit here this morning. It wasn't that big, but it was big enough. Yeah, Chad, there you go. That couldn't load another.
Was it big enough, bro?
I knew something was coming, bro. Why are we doing this? This like hit it from the back, and what is the back end doing? Do you guys have access to the back end? What is going on there, Chad? Okay, yeah, Chad, so beautiful. Look at that. Just purely using China. China, amazing. Bull in a China shop. This deal is gonna be incredible.
Hey, yeah, guys. More James, so she said, go Q20 dripped all over my range this morning. No squeaky sounds there. Hey, morning DGs, what's up? Hey, Mr. President. Hey, guys. Slash is just telling us how his range is squeaky clean.
Where do we trade JSE? IG markets. I'm gonna hopefully have a call with Volt early next week to see if we can get the JSE on the futures. Let's make the JSE great again. Keeks, what do you think?
JSE great again.
Why do we wanna trade all these other stuff? Let's be proudly.
That sounds like a movement, bro.
Let's make let's put South Africa back on the map. Let's stop this US 30 NAS stuff. Let's start a new trend. We're trading the JSE. JSE boys.
Bro, hold on. I just saw these shoes. It just made me think about it. I have to ask you.
Yeah.
Do you have those BMW shoes? Those Pumas?
No. Should I have it?
No, bro. We always laugh about it. So we actually had this conversation a while ago. There was a mate of ours. He always, like, when a new BM came out, he got it. And
The shoes.
he
the
was that
Pumas.
guy, like, he because he had a BMW, you had to know he had a BMW. So he had the BMW, those Puma shoes. Then he had like the BMW shirt, the M Performance shirt. Then he's got the M Sports jacket. And then he's got the M like cap and all this. And I'm just like, yeah. That's a lot, bro. Do Vault Funder allow one to trade under a company, not as an individual?
Yeah, so how it works is you will register as a individual, but when it comes to the actual the KYC, once you do the KYC, you can request to do it under your business. So as long as you're the only director of that business or it's a sole proprietor, then yeah, you can.
That's interesting.
For instance, that trader that got the massive payout, the $500,000 rand payout yesterday, he did it under his business, which makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, bro. Remember, Josh has blocked us and everything. So do you mean he changed it? Because originally he had the massive Rocket X logo on the car. So he's actually like wrapped it now.
You know, it's tough when you have to make the car logo.
Yeah.
I have a friend like that, Kiggs, who always buys everything based on his car. Man went from a VW to Audi, changed his whole wardrobe.
Oh, that's funny.
Kiggs, the economist, Richard Channing, Haktuia Langi, is that what you're saying? Proudly South African, JSE boys loading. These NAS boys have nothing on us. JSE boys coming in. That's what happened to me. I was break even and it didn't respect the stop loss. Zena, it's gonna happen, and I can't. It's gonna happen with any broker. It's gonna. The thing is just there is so much volume in the market, and it's just purely the velocity and price moving so quickly that by the time that your stop loss actually pings the server, wherever price is at that moment when it pings the server, that's where you're gonna get filled. So. That is the risk with news. That's why you wouldn't see me trading a funded account or big personal capital. I put, say, 3, 4, 5, 10K, whatever I want to put into account, and I know that is what I'm risking. It's not, there's not even a stop loss.
That looks cock, bro. Oh, babe, it looks cock, bro. Oh, my word.
Let me just see to the gulag. Yep. Unfortunately, Chris, that was it. We'll be back again next week with hotter topics. All right, Chad, how's everyone doing? Seeing only 180 viewers here on a Friday. Did everyone blow up yesterday? What happened yesterday? Did the boys get clapped? Are the boys looking for recovery signals? JC neck and face to face tattoos or trends. When is a 24-hour? It's not a 24-hour pod, Takir. It's actually a 24-hour stream. Next week, Thursday.
Bro.
Are you ready? I was thinking about it last night, and I was laying in bed, and I was like, we are going to be chalked, my bro.
Yeah, it's going to be a long one. Bro, how's this, eh? So last night, I get a guy messages me, and he's upset. So
with
I'm
you,
like,
with
yeah.
you now. Yeah.
So he goes, I really wanted to trade CPI and be part of the free group, but no one added me.
Yeah.
So I said, but why didn't you message me? He's like, no, I saw the free group and I wanted to be part of it. So I said, yeah, but you didn't reply to me. How must I know you wanted to be part of the group? No, I thought like I just get added. I'm like, bro, do you think I just everyone that viewed the story, I just randomly add? Like, it doesn't work like that.
How do you even add them if you don't know?
Yeah, like, and he was just like, yeah, it's so unfair. I had my account ready and everything, and then I just didn't get the signal. I'm like, how is this my fault?
Hey, bro, that is people, eh?
Like, I need to sniff out that this guy wants to trade CPR with us.
Nah, short was a better call long term. Milan, here's the thing, we don't trade long term. We trade the initial pop. And I didn't trade NAS, I traded gold yesterday. So if you were part of the group, we were in bars from there. So for me, I didn't want to trade NAS. I gave the guys in the cheese chat exactly on Wednesday night, I exactly told him why I'm not looking to trade NAS and why I'm not looking to trade US30. I said gold is going to be the cleaner move, and it was exactly just that. So for me, the longer move, and a lot of traders will now say, oh, we caught the move afterwards, we got clapped on the initial call, but we got the sells, this and that.
You know,
you got clapped. Everyone blew up. Nobody took that second position with you. So
that's the thing, bro. Like, so for example, if people were like they blew up the first one and then caught the second move, well, that's cock. because no one caught the second one because the guys are trading news. They full
Sorry,
bought in.
Kicks, Chad, just get gold ready. I'm going for potential shorts. I'm just going to wait for top wick, and then on the break of the lows here. So just get ready. Sorry, Kicks.
I'm saying so. Just the guys basically like blew up. They full bought. That's how they trade news. So they don't have a second bullet.
No,
And
the
then-
bullets are chalk, my bro.
Yeah, so where I saw other people, for example, like they showed literally they had a entry because they trade that idea of
Okay,
the
Chad.
wick.
Sorry, sell stops on the break of the lows. Sell stops here not active yet. I think we're gonna go with a little bit of a wider stop, like we're gonna go full 32. Okay. Sell stop not active. I'm thinking we could easily reach for that EQ. Okay, sorry Keeks, I'm ready there. Sell stop's not active. Okay, sorry Keeks, how you were saying?
But then there
blowing.
were guys that, for example, that did trade like the wick idea. So they have, for example, like we hit that weekly R1 or whatever it was.
Pull back.
So they actually had their sell entry, a sell limit at the R1. And then they caught that. So that is cool. But if you told me straight up, you first tried to sell the initial move, you blew up, bro. You blew up.
Yeah. Alright, Chad, the idea here is we held support here on the daily pivot. We have now broken below, and the consideration would be now, as soon as we break this low, we're going to get that volume. We're going to break the session low or the pre-market lows, and I want to just see clean volume here. I don't even want this to play around or anything. Just straight volume. Clean candles, break even after the first 5 minutes. That's the idea I've got going here. So let's just see. Chat still not active. Still not active. I don't know if they break. Okay, active. Alright, so these are the positions we got into. Alright, let me just got slipped a little bit here. Alright, me just setting my stop loss, and then 23.98 could be 23.98 could be a reasonable target for price. Okay. Big one here for me, Chad, is we should just not trade back above the daily pivot unless we get away from here. It's not a good trade if we come back above the pivot. Like we consolidated below 24.05. I want to see a nice big chunk of volume once we break this little wick low. That little wick low there, that is when I want to see candles starting to vibrate. We want to see clean volume come into the markets. I want to see, I don't want to see us pause here. If we pause here, we could be in trouble. I want to see us slice through here and boom, one candle. Okay, 10 pip gang, I think you are already, not yet. You can almost go and have your weekend. 10 pip gang is just it's a different life going for 10 pips. Alright, Chad, looking good here. Looking good. If we can close below this little wick level, that's going to be even better. If we hold it, I wouldn't like if we hold it, if I'm honest. Okay, dollar struggling there at the 200. Remember that 200 is always going to be a little beastie boy here. Chad, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to reduce my stops to about 20 pips, just reducing it, because if we come all the way back there, we honestly on the wrong side of the market here. So just going to reduce my stops to about 22 points. So just reducing the risk a little bit. We do expect that we can run here. Not going to go break even yet. 10 pip gang. You done and dusted. See you guys on Monday. 10 pip gang. Hope you had a good one. No top wick on this 5. Not ideal. Don't like that. We're going to need to see what the dollar is doing here, Chad. Dollar is going to need to do something here. Alrighty. Right. You catch the low of the day here. We catch the low of the day here. Yeah, chat, as long as we stay below this level, we're good. Otherwise, if we create a little support here, and I want to then see the next candle break that support. I don't want to see us come back. If we come back above this little zone here, I'm just killing the trade, because then this was liquidity. We are then going to be liquidity if we overstay our visit. All right. So let's see. Let's see if we can even create like a little bullish candle here on that support and then break lower. That's going to be good. Otherwise, this was the liquidity sweep here, which it seems to be. All right. Oh. Okay. What are you doing? Chad, what I'm also going to do now is I'm actually going to reduce my stops even further to about 13 pips, just a couple of pips above this previous 5. So our risk has now been halved. Because if we're still going to continue bearish, price does not need to be definitely not here. Then we're going for that reversal all the way back to Asia lows. All right. And then we'll assess it from there. But yeah. Ten pip gang is honestly becoming a potential thing for me to consider. Okay, let's see. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Dollar struggling here at the daily EQ. That 200 couldn't get above that 200. You guys know that 200 is a beast. But let's see. Still early days. Yeah. Hey Ed, the 10 pip gang. Yeah, I'm gonna give it till the end of the month, and I'm gonna actually go through all of the trades. And I'm gonna do. Here's my thing: is I can't just go on a feeling. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna calculate all the net pip. For me, it's the stop loss isn't that big of a thing because I go with the constant lot size. So I'm going to go 10 pip gang, and then I'm going to go stream gang. And then I'm going to see what was the net pip count, considering obviously we took losses that the 10 pip gang didn't take. And then let's say if the 10 pip gang did like let's call it 100 pips, and the stream gang did only like 50 net pips, then obviously it's a no-brainer. Then you have to go with the numbers, and the numbers don't lie. People lie, men lie, whatever, but numbers, they do not lie. All right. Alrighty, Chad. Let's see. Can gold give us a nice send-off here on a... Neither do hips. Exactly. These hips don't lie. Milkshakes brings all the boys to the yard. Yes. Correct. Our Ed 300 kg. Andre, goeiemorgen. Yeah, Chad, as long as we stay below that level, I do expect us to get to hit some volume here very shortly. If we can get a nice little volume hit here. Nice little volume hit is going to be lacquer. Yes, man. Come on. Don't be shy. Give it to the lads. We ready. We are prepared for these TPs. Chad, I might even just take profit here, 2400, big round number. I'm actually, you guys can go for the daily EQ if you want, but I'm gonna keep it very easy here this morning. If I can just bang that TP in and out, then it's been a very, very solid week for me so far. Very clean. Like I said, when we started the week, I wanted to put in a good performance for myself, where it's a case of at the end of the week, you can feel proud of the body of work that you've put in. And so far, I can say very patient, very accurate in terms of when to execute, when to wait. Yesterday, London especially was tough for me. I really had to sit on my hands and say, don't take a subpar trade, wait for it. That's not your setup. So yeah, Chad, beautiful. I just want to see how this closes. I don't want to rush. I don't want to rush stops to break even. We already reduced the risk to half of what we were initially risking. So yeah, if we can just smack that 2400 level. Beautiful, Chad. Chad, I think I think we can go break even now. We're so close to that target. Let's go break even. We're almost there. Just one more vibration. Just one more positive vibration, and we are done and dusted here for the session. Could be a little quick one. If you blink, you might have missed it. All right, 1 minute. Just punch it through for us. What is DXY doing? Punch it. Punch it now. Let's go. 1 minute. 1 minute. It is literally 5 pips away. Punch the TP now. Punch it. Okay, let's see, chat. 1 minute. Gold can just give us that last little vibration. Actually, just slip the TP for us. Just slip the TP. We want those. We don't want stop losses to be slipped. We want take profits to be slipped. Okay. Daily target hit. Brandewine Tate. Het goud gesel van 24.05. Netjies, Ruche. There was a lot of opportunities here today on gold. Very clean. Some of the cleaner price action you will see. All right, Chad, let's see. Gold. I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you so much for the subscribe. Will Gold. Give us that last little vibration. Or will it say, no, 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 Chris? I'm coming back for your entry. Ah, come on, Gold. Just finish it here for the boys. Stop playing these emotional games with us. We're all adults here. We're all adults. Just go. Just run it through. Just run it through. The trade was, hey Chad, okay. Might, I hope you guys took some off. I don't take anything off here. It is either a break even here for me or it is a TP here. Again, why? The idea is very simple with gold. If it is holding one half round number, it is going to the next. Wait, almost break even. Wait. It is going for my break even. Not yet. Is it gonna go for the breaks? Almost there. Almost there. Gold said, hold on to my beer. DXY said, no bueno. Wait, chat. Almost. Not there yet. Break even. That is one of the saddest things I've seen on a Friday. That is very sad. That was anticlimactic. 26 pips. 26 pips. Keys. Was my trade not up 26 pips and I got stopped out at break even? Look at that quickly.
Wait. What were you aiming for?
No, dude, that's the thing. I wasn't even shooting for the stars. I was literally like 24.
You like, I mean, a good day, you like a 25 pip guy.
No, but here's my thing. Chad, let me be very honest with you.
To be fair, like where that is, I also would have held that because that's like a no man's land. You broke the daily pip.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me,
So-
you're going down to that level.
So, Chad, why did you gonna say, Chris, you don't know shit about trading? Why did you hold that trade? Okay, two things here. We had this year the break of the pre-market lows. Look at the size of that body and look at the size of this body. So, at no stage was price indicating to me that it wants to reverse it. It's not like we had three small-bodied bearish candles. Also 2400, which is a round number. It's a big number. It is usually going to attract volume. So even if price was just going to tip into it and then reverse, but it is what it is. I'm not going to... and also the 200 EMA on the dollar. Couldn't get through that. So gold is just saying, wait, Chris. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to come back here for you. Asia lows. And then we chat again from Asia lows. 200. But yeah, the session is not done yet, Chad. It's only 9:30. Markets have been open for 33 minutes. If you took a little bag here, well done. We're going to get another bag. The bigger, quicker bag.
Bro, so he has a question for you. Because I think even in general, like you're more informed about these people.
What are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you now. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
find it. Yeah. Talking. So this is the thing. Talking prop firms quickly. So we know Vault Fund is up there, right? We know Vault Fund is up there, but for obvious reasons, you and me, we can't use them.
Yeah.
So FTMO, as I said, they are still the goats. I think it just makes it very, very hard. I think for me to have an account like with them and actually keep it profitable over time, I actually have a more level of respect for that now, because technically how it works, like you got to literally just be hitting wins back to back to back. So that's a whole nother level. But other than them, who is up there? And I asked a few other traders who
Vault
like
Funder.
I have a respect for.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, well, that's what I said. Obviously, Vault Funder, but we can't use them.
Yeah.
So, who else they recommend? And to be fair, I only know like one of these guys. So I want to know, what are your thoughts on them? And in the Chad, same with you guys if you guys know any of these prop firms. The top picks right now is Alpha Capital. I have no clue who that is. That FXify, who I have heard of. And then Funder Pro. Now, isn't Funder Pro the one Shaq waited so long for a pad from?
No. But Funder Pro is the Morton guy, Owen Morton.
Who's Owen Morton?
It's that entire Q Banks, Anthony's World, COD all of that shit. With it's just it's a bad group of people.
Right,
I don't trust any one of them.
Right.
Why didn't I close knowing that the 30-minute is going to create a top wick? That's the thing. A 30-minute could have created a tiny little top wick. It could have created a big top wick. I had no risk on the table. Look at this 30-minute here. It didn't create any top wick. So that is trading, my brother. We're not going to always get it right. I was never going to really cut it short. 2400 big level. No, never. I'll take that break even any day. Is gold not bullish, and are we not in the pullback? We are in the pullback, Moses. If you go to the start of the stream, we spoke about it. Gold is super bullish, my brother. But also we talked about having a potential inside day just to pull back. We also have PPI a little bit later. So yes, gold is bullish, but pullbacks do occur. So we gave you both scenarios on gold, where we are looking for buys and where we are looking for sells. So very, very simple. Once we get back inside of the Asia range, sells are off the table. This was the liquidity. That was the move down, and we are done and dusted. But if we reject Asia lows, we are going down once again. So stay tuned. As much as we want to think that trading is predictive, it's also reactive in terms of what price is doing at a certain level. And now we just wait. We had our initial idea of the sell continuation, which we did get, and now it is a case of price can come back to that 200. And if we stay below here, I am going for another sell. If we stay below that spot there, I'm going for another sell. And then we should reverse bearish until October. Sure, okay. What about Monoverse? Look like they copied VF on everything. I've never even heard of that, Lawrence. Monoverse. Yeah, even Jason Noah almost copied us on everything. No inspiration. Dude, at least have a little inspiration.
Bro, but that man's freaking thick as shit. He can't think, bro. He's like, oh, we're going to start a live stream. Couldn't even think of a name for that one.
The opening bell.
Sure. No one's ever come up with that name. Uh-huh.
Biggest alpha, yeah. Copying anyone that's trying to do good. Chad, yeah, I just want to show you guys something quickly. I don't want to give a... I just need to make sure, yeah.
The biggest alpha. Just doing beta things.
Oh. Biggest beta. Chad, I just want to show you we are busy now with the final testing on Vault Thunder. The new dashboard. Some things we just need to work on. Let me just...
Dylan, I think you're a bit behind, brother. If you only seen the video. Yeah, you was in Cape Town long ago. They did like a meetup thing. Alex G with Jason.
Where did I... Okay, I think I put it there. Keeks, I'm just going to throw on your screen quick. I just want to set up my screen for the demo here for the boys.
Go.
Demolition.
Earlier, you have been reactive and not predictive and adapt to the exchanging market. Learning a lot, guys. Keep it up. Hey, shop, man. Fun and peaks is also good. I have no clue they are. Trading made simple. Yeah, nice to watch South African streamers. Hey, shop, brother. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of us, yeah. Funny enough, after we started, I think now there's a few, and it's we're all in PE. So yeah, bit of taking over. I know a lot of guys stream, but they do it purely for like their paid communities and stuff like that.
Yeah, they gatekeep the... I need to be careful now, because if I share links here, people will break the landing site.
Man's gotta be careful.
Let's do... Oh. Okay, wait.
But Farbs, the one thing I will say, if you're in the chat, bro, even the Project G guys, I think the EQ, the testing strat is looking good, guys.
Okay, guys, quick. This is not live yet. It's technically live. It's just on a landing page. So Vault Thunder, the new dashboard that's going live very shortly. We're just doing the final testing. Dashboard is okay. The dashboard is going to go live. Yeah, that's something. Okay, it's not going to show now. Challenges. This is where the challenge page is going to be. There's also some things that's going to change here. For instance, all of the MT4, MT5, everything is here listed. So that's something that we're going to change. It's not going to look like that. We don't want to see all the accounts there. The add-ons also need to get added on their competition. This is where the monthly competitions are going to be. Yeah, I must actually, yeah, I can't show you guys there yet. Referrals, your portal, KYC, all of that, like little tweaks we have to do here and there. Leaderboard is here as well. Yeah, you can see currently, I don't know who this is, Michla, Rono, Bins, FX Market, leaderboard here. So good to see that as well on there. And then downloads, obviously. But yeah, still final testing. I think in about a week or so, we're gonna go live with the new dashboard. Just some final little touches. Chat, sorry, Kicks is on your screen. Let me just back.
Guys, this Alpha Capital looks scammy. I get what you say now. You talk about like they make everything look flashy, but yeah, I don't know.
Chad, no, it's gonna look very clean once we're done. Final testing. Yeah, it's now like testing all of the operational stuff on it. And then, yeah, we're going to go live hopefully in the next week or two. Really, really proud of that, of where Vault Funder started to getting it to that stage. And then next up is going to be the website, doing a full not a rebrand, just a rework of the website. So that's going to be very, very. Do we know what Carl Mad Charts is promoting now? Not sure. Yeah, weirdly enough, he asked me to be on a podcast with him.
Bro, when
And I was like, I don't even answer it because,
like, what did we just miss?
no. I think him getting me on a podcast, he thinks it's going to add credibility to him. Yeah, no. Chad, what do you think? No, I don't want to do it. I told Keeks, it's guys like that always have a hidden agenda. There's something with that podcast. He either wants to have that association to say, oh, look, Chris and Keegan were on my podcast, so no. Scam charts, yes. So once you get paid, you get removed from the leadership board. Yes, Ndobo, because those funds go out of your account. You start from zero again.
Yeah, so you technically don't have those funds in your account anymore. They've
Those
paid to you.
funds have hit your bank account. So you, the leader at home. I don't know anyone that was involved with STC. I stay away from it. I see Riz is now pushing Alpha Capital, so I would stay away. Yeah. Chad, here's the thing. Even Chad, there's a real Chad in the Chad. Chad. Inception. A Chad within a Chad. Listen here. The way that Riz and what's the other guy's name? Keeks, it was the Asian dude, Jade Cap, Riz, Omar, and Paladin. Bro, the way that they just moved on after rug pulling people to pieces is incredible. I don't know.
They weren't worried at all, bro.
There's only two prop firms that I will always recommend, and it's Vault Funder and it's FTMO. The rest for me it's irrelevant what they do. If you're serious about your trading, and you don't want to do it by the way, and you want to be sure that you're going to get a payout, those are the two. Vault Funder and FTMO. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Will you be having an app in the future? Yes, Vaughn. The app app development starts as soon as that new dashboard goes live, because that new dashboard, the user interface of that is going to the app. So it's a case of, was it the chicken first or the egg? So we can't have the chicken without having the egg. And in this case, the new dashboard is the egg. And then we can have the chicken. So yeah, app is in the works. And then obviously we're going to start adding some nice to haves. So yeah, then once we start doing that, we're going to start building out like a matrix. We're going to start building something similar to TradeZilla. That's actually going to provide you a lot of stats into your trading. So then it's going to be adding all these nice bells and whistles. Like the big thing with any business is you want to make sure your platform is stable. You want to make sure that everything works as it should. You want to make sure that the company maintains solvency to pay out funded traders. And then you can start adding nice to haves. But to add all of that and your business is not functioning well, that's like putting rims on a yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, let me not say a car
Go
because
put the
maybe-
rims on.
Could you explain your $5 lines and how effective it is? Moses, it's not really effective. It's more just for us to look at it. But yeah, the effectiveness, it's no.
We just
You
did it
can't-
for shits and gigs.
You can't use this. This $5 grid's highly ineffective.
That's an
No, I'm kidding.
awful
I'm
thing
kidding,
to
I'm
use,
kidding.
bro.
Moses, I'm kidding. The idea is that the gold algo moves in $5 grids. So there's it will go from the one $5 grid to the next, and you can plot it on your chart, and you can go and backtest. So don't ask me about the effectiveness thereof. Go and check for yourself. Go see how you can use it. If you can't use it, then just say, Chris, this is the biggest load of guck I've seen in my life. What are you doing with these $5 grids? They mean nothing. And then I'm happy to say they mean nothing if you tell me that. But so far, these $5 grids have, I don't know, sometimes it does stuff like this off a $5 grid with a key level. Sometimes it does this. Sometimes it even does something like that, and this. So yeah, that's the $5 grid. It is when I mentored ICT many years ago. He asked me for notes on how to develop an algo for the interbank, and he was one of my first mentorship students, and he did very well for himself. And I'm very proud of Michael for how far he's come. The baby pip days when they asked him to do some stuff for baby pips. Many of you don't even know that the first bit of educational stuff on baby pips was done by Mr. Michael Huddleston himself. And that's when I first came across the website, and I said, bro, let me mentor you. Let me show you the way of the algo. And the rest is history. So this industry is very shady. 100%, bro. Probably one of the most shadiest industries. Anything where money is involved, there will always be shadiness going on. Chad, I don't care what it is. If there is money to be made, people will have ill intent. Were you one of those blokes that locked Michael into a secret room and made him solve the secret algo? No shame, Sam. He actually didn't have any algo knowledge. We had to get a coder for him. I'm kidding, Chad. I don't even know where Michael came with that. It's something special when you. I don't know. Let me not get into it. Nothing wrong with the guy. There's some good concepts as well. So let's not miss the boat here. Morning, everyone. Have a blessed Friday, Riandro. Thank you so much. So, you guys, scalpers or intraday trading made simple? I would consider somewhat scalpers, eh? I would consider somewhat scalpers. I try to get in and out of the market. I wouldn't even say intraday. Intraday is maybe holding a position now. Keegan sometimes does intraday trades, but for the most part, I usually go just a quick little in and out. In and out burger. Yeah, Chad, I just want to see what we do here, and then we'll start cleaning up the offices here. How's everyone doing? Gigs, looking at the numbers, obviously a lot of guys. Do you think the guys blew up yesterday?
Blew up, bro. They were like, nah. screw these 2Gs. They don't know what they're doing. I'll trade CPI by myself. And you know that whole thing, bro, of when the market was going one way.
Yeah.
People always say, but look at all this liquidity. It's got to go back to get.
You think they were liquidity?
They were the liquidity.
No, it's a pleasure, Moses. Sorry, man. I've got a very cuck sense of humor. So sometimes when people ask stuff like that, I just take a little jab. But that's just to break the ice. I'm not a bad guy. If you stick around, you'll see. Obviously, volume incoming. 6 minutes. What's happening in 6 minutes? Let me know in the chat what is happening in 6 minutes. 6.
Alright, Chad. Guys, I'm honestly not going to take anything now. I'm going to take, obviously, I'll be here for New York. But I'm going to love and leave you guys quickly. I've got some stuff I've got to go sort out. So I'm going to see you guys a little later on. But I know you guys are in good hands with Big Daddy Chris here.
Oh, you're right. You're right there. Good hands.
Chris is going to maybe catch some DJ and stuff here. You never know.
No. We're going for the clean stuff here.
Alright, Chad. I'm going to see you guys later. Peace and love, baby. Cheers.
Cheers, Keeks. Alrighty, Chad. Gold here. 9 a.m. London. Brokers at work. Okay. You rate the brokers only coming to work now. Could be. Brokers are like, hit me with it. What did I miss? Chad, only thing though for me is the only thing that's going to make the shorts a little bit difficult here is the following. We had a break below the daily pivot. The retest failed. And if we were going to go to the daily S1, which is all the way down here, we were going to stay below the daily pivot. But the fact that we didn't stay below it, and after having these multiple tests on 2405, so I am, even though the 80 is looking somewhat bearish, I'm not gonna try and force a sell here. I've seen it too many times where that second bite of your idea is not the right one. So let's quickly, but let's see. It's still early in the session. It's still relatively early in the session. We have about another hour to go before we can make some deliberate decisions. DXY struggling at that 200. Asia high still intact. Asia low still intact. So let's see. And also what I want to do is once we actually get here, this is going to be a key one. So I would actually love for gold to then break back into the Asia range. And otherwise it's going to be a chalked session, Chad. Otherwise it's going to be a relatively chalky session, yeah. 2G trading is the ultimate trader starting next week. Yes. Stian, all of you guys are going to get emails tonight. Monday, all of the schedules will be sent out on Monday. The call schedules for whoever coach you chose. So Fed futures officially up 20% from last week. 90% expectation. Yeah, guys, while we on that, I shared this with the guys in the G's chat last night. I just want to read it to you guys quickly. The guys were making some very, very valid and good notes. So they were talking about PE ratios of Fed future, not Fed futures, of Nasdaq, all of that, and I said, here's my thing. Look at Fed futures last night. Look at, this is the September meeting. Look at where we were at yesterday. That is almost more than a 20% jump from the previous week. So markets are completely set on September. Currently, September, they are like, we are getting a cut. It's not even a thing now. Like 90%, that is almost a given. Now markets are shifting their attention to what is going to happen in November. And now already they're starting to price in a November rate cut. So this thing also almost doubled from the previous week. So now the markets went from no rate cuts this year to potentially pricing in 2 rate cuts. So that's why I'm saying the market shouldn't get ahead of themselves, because any little wobble from Powell in 2 weeks, actually 3 weeks, and if Powell does not commit at the July meeting to a September cut, or he doesn't say the next move is a cut, we just don't know by how much, 0.5, 0.25, then the markets are in trouble. So again, December looking relatively mixed. The markets haven't decided yet, but even then, the markets are basically set on how it currently looks is 3 rate cuts. So it's currently in a mix between 2 rate cuts, 2 rate cuts and a pause, but now even here's a third one. Look at this, also a double jump. So now the market is like, listen here, Powell, you gave us a little bit, but we're going to rip your entire finger off. And Powell could just put on the brakes in 4 weeks' time to say, hey lads, we said we are open to shifting policy, but we didn't say we're going to open up the floodgates and start printing money like it's nobody's business again. Julian, what can I do for you for Nasdaq? Thank you so much. What can I do for you on Nasdaq? Is it just me or is it very cold today? It even feels like there's cold coming through. Flip, Chad. It is cold in here today. Yeah, bro. I don't know why Nightbot decides to like hit everything at once. I must actually have a look at that. So can't trade our challenge accounts until the Ultimate Trader starts on Monday. Yes, Kaylin. Wait till Monday. Andre, what time will the 24-hour stream start and end Thursday? Andre, so what's going to happen is we're going to stream as per normal on Thursday. We're starting our normal time, 8:30 Thursday, and we're streaming till Friday morning, 8:30. We might do a little bit longer on Friday just to actually give you guys a morning analysis and then go and sleep. And we'll be back then for NYSE, so we'll just miss one session, but we'll be back for NYSE. That's the 24-hour stream next week. Shaq hasn't confirmed yet if he's going to join. I thought he confirmed, but he didn't confirm yet. I'll chat to him tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, today still. I think Powell will wait off a cut until we break below, then looks promising. Fubs, the only thing is, remember, they are trying to be forward-looking. So by the time the data reflects that shit has hit the fan, it's too late to react in. That's what they refer to when they say they behind the curve or they ahead of the curve. So ideally, they don't want to be behind the curve. They also don't want to be too far ahead of the curve. So I've got a weird feeling Powell and them are going to ease off the brakes a little bit. I think it's going to, even if CPI is not below 3% yet, this is the first time in 12 months where we had 3 consecutive lower CPI prints. Remember that spreadsheet I did and I shared in the group? This is the first time now in the last 12 months where we had 3 consecutive lower prints. This is probably a dumb question, but if there is a rate cut, will it be good for the dollar or bad? It will be bad for the dollar, Jock. It will be bad for the dollar. I reckon Powell is playing mind games with the people and will drop rates once and then hike them 3-4 times. Sam, here's the thing though. I don't think they're gonna. Powell is gonna be re-elected for chair again. I think his term is coming to an end. The man is looking cooked. If you look at where he started, I'm just talking about his physical appearance. The man is cooked. He doesn't look good. So I don't think he'll be able to handle the stress of a new president. Biden obviously not doing the economy any good. So yeah, I don't think he's going to be in office for much longer. Chris, see the candle brokers at work. I see it, my brother. I see it. The brokers saying, listen here, let's clear this order book. Again, as mentioned, I'm now leaning more towards the buy side scenario because we didn't hold below the daily pivot. So once we get back in this Asia range, then your daily R1, holy smokes, is all the way up there. Okay. But anyways, once we're back in the Asia range, once we're back above this 200, I'm more than happy to start looking for those longs. It's also election year. Morning, gents. A late start, but we're here. Hope you're all well. Jeremy, we are well. Only thing is we left 26 pips on the table here. Was it 26, Chad? Yeah. 26 on the shorts. But maybe we are going to get something better here. We are going to get something better here. Chris, do you think investors are buying the rumor? Dylan, I think investors are trying to put their money somewhere where they feel like they're going to get good, solid growth. That's the first thing. And I think they want to make sure that their money is not sitting on the side. Think of it this way. Every single investor has got FOMO. If you've got money laying around and you see something like Nvidia or whatever pop, there's FOMO. There's 100% FOMO because maybe your brother's sister's mother's cousin said, hey bro, buy Nvidia. You're like, oh, I think I'm going to wait for Trump to pump the market again, this and that. And now you see, let's go for instance, Home Depot for instance. And now Home Depot is pumping a little bit and it's like, oh, why don't I, he did tell me to buy it, yeah. It's like, oh, yearly pivot. Okay, he did say buy the yearly pivot. Now it's up. And now it's a case of, okay, shit, this already popped from the yearly pivot. Let me look at something else. And that is the big thing. Everyone is looking to get in on something good and something that they can hold. Yeah, somebody that messaged me this morning. Literally this morning. I'm not going to disclose who it is. But it's friends of mine. And asking me, I'll tell you exactly. What ETF do you think I should choose? 85k USD. Literally just that. So people want to get in. People don't want their money sitting on the side idle. They wanna put those funds to work. They want to make those bands sweater bands. Brother, sister's mom, aka my mom. Whoa. Chad, yesterday a lady drove past me and I swear she's Stifler's mom's doppelganger. So if that's your mom in Port Elizabeth, hey bro, tell your mom to lay off the plastic surgery. Way too much. Tell her aging is natural. It's part of life. It's the cycle of life. Adding those fillers and shit, it looks horrific. Markets like that FOMO, yes. Interest rate differentials cause that FOMO. Exactly, Tsepo. Exactly. These days we got more plastic walking on earth than plastic. Bro, I don't even want to say names, but like, yes, dude, even spiritual people that consider themselves spiritual get filled up. Bro, they like European people, after all that fillers, they look Asian. Like an Asian guy that got clapped at a club. And then they say it's for TV. I don't know. Say names. Jakes, you want to get me into trouble. I don't want to. Some of these churches have cult followings. You just say something, it's like, ooh. God said in his word, do not touch my anointed. Then I'm like, yo bro, there's so much plastic surgery that needs some anointing just to cool that plastic surgery off. Pastor came back after December. People were like, where's our pastor? This guy's an imposter, not a pastor. Anyways, Chad, let me not get into trouble here. Chris, is it your Urus on your Insta page? No, it's my brother's Urus. We rented it. We didn't even rent it. We just took pictures with it. I told him that's the thing. We want to create a mentorship. So we have to show some cars. And he said, no, it's fine. He'll park the cars there for us. And then we can just act like it's ours. So yeah, no, it's not ours. The Bible says you must be filled with the Spirit and not plastic. Dylan, exactly. I don't know. I think some of those pastors will say that if Jesus was walking the earth today, he would also get fillers in his face. And then I'm like, hey bro, the Jesus of the Bible was calling fishermen that were hardened men to follow him. So Chad, I think we maybe have a misperception of Jesus, if I'm very honest. I've had this conversation with somebody else. I think this meek and mild Jesus that we try and portray, that his face is white and nah, dude, for a fisherman, if somebody just walks past you and tells you, listen here, follow me, there must be some authority. There must be, to go through what he did. Yeah, Chad, we can't. I honestly think we've got a very weird perception. If you actually go in Revelations, it gives you AI. This is actually mad, Chad. AI actually recreating some of the verses in Revelations. So if you go to Jesus described in Revelation, obviously now with his glorified body, Revelation 1:14 verse 14 to 15 says Jesus' skin was a darker hue and that his hair was woolly in texture. No, sorry, where's that verse where it talks about his eyes and his feet as burning bronze? Here's it. white hair on his head, eyes like a flame of fire, his feet like burnished bronze, his voice like the roar of many waters. I think this is Revelation 1 verse 12 to 20. So let's quickly do this. I want to show you guys something. AI recreating Jesus according. I actually have to say, after seeing that, I was like, damn, AI can now give you a better idea of what is the now I can't find it. There's a page on Instagram that did it, and I was like, damn, that is. Anyway, I'll find it. I'll share it with you guys. But then I was like, damn, that is now you get a little bit of a picture as to what Jesus actually looks like. The sarcasm is real this side. It's his. Chris made it in life. No, it's not mine, Chad. It's honestly not mine. Chris, how's the FTMO challenge going? Jason, I am down 1.8%. All things considered, that trade from this morning, I could have been down 0.5%. And also, I didn't take 2 trades, so it's not going badly. Not going badly at all. 3 break evens so far this week. That's been the week so far. 3 break evens. Unfortunately, could have been up maybe 2%, but it's a CPI week, so yeah, not too stressed. We joke about it, but it's a legit problem. What we need to remember is to learn to fully understand the Bible. Yes, agreed. Chris, you need to watch our crowd. I have watched it. I loved it, Eugene. I've watched I think 3 of he had 3, but yeah, incredible. The one with the universe, how great is our God. I've watched all of his stuff many years ago. Hey Chris, sorry I'm a bit late. Can you please explain to me how my stop loss did not get triggered with news yesterday? Mixologist, I actually answered that question when you asked it at the start of the session already. I answered it, so sorry my brother. I'm not going to explain it again. I explained it in detail just for you. And you asked this question at the start of the stream, and as soon as I read your comment, I explained it. Chad, just let the brother know. Otherwise, I'm the bad guy here again. I explained it in detail. So what I suggest is please chat to support, get support to give you a full report, send your order IDs to them, explain to them exactly. I will also after the stream say, listen, here is the following account. Please look into it. Is it something from the dealing desk? Is it something from Vault Market side, whatever? But I really did go through it in detail. Chris, would you trade your challenge account during news? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, King X. And you can ask anybody in the G's chat. I never ever suggest that anybody trades a funded account live or phase 1 or phase 2 during news. Absolutely not. The risk is just, again, the risk of getting your stop loss slipped, the risk of say a big whipsaw move happening and you get breached. It's just not worth it. Like, unless you want to lose money and you want to play a high risk game, for me it's a case of if you really consider prop firms, it is most probably one of, I don't want to say the easiest ways, but if you've got a little bit of skill and you're disciplined and you're patient, Like, you can put yourself so far ahead in life. It's stuff that we never had as traders growing up. By the time I saw FTMO, I thought it was a scam. Just when it launched, there was a guy in Cape Town that introduced me to it first, and I was still like, bro, it's impossible. How are you telling me you paid $500 and they're giving you $100,000 to trade with? I'm like, no, don't talk. And I'm talking days when FTMO didn't have their own broker. There was 3 brokers on there you could choose from. I think it was IC Markets. It was IC Markets was the one, and there were 2 others. And I was like, dude, impossible. He's like, bro, I'm funded. I'm live. He showed me the dashboard. He got like a big payout. And I'm like, nah, dude, something scammy here. Like, I'll just suss it out. And 2-3 years later, and it was like, yeah, just got my VM payout from CPI just for any non-believers. Okay. It's all in the terms and conditions on your account also. Chris, years ago I went through a hippie stage and grew my hair and beard, and the one day I went to spa and the cashier lady said I look like the picture of Jesus. Hey Craig, the big thing is, how does your heart look? Does your heart look like Jesus? Because outside you can look like Jesus and inside you can look like the devil. Go back and stream. Nice explanation. Makes sense. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Sorry, brother. It's just like, if I have to go through it again, the other 220 people that actually were here listening, they're going to be like, bro, please. Chris, that's why I'm trading a very small account. As soon as I become profitable, I know there's a way to get access to a little bit more money. Okay, Chad, here we go. 2405 holding. DXY, what's DXY doing? DXY crumbling here, monthly S1. There's those 2 levels we said we need to get through. We didn't get through it, so honestly looking like we are going for yesterday's lows maybe. Asia lows also still intact. Gold, beautiful. I think we're going to start locking it in for gold now again. US 30 is still very consolidative. That is, Chad, that is your yearly pivot. I figured it out. That is your yearly pivot, believe it or not. Just incredible. Look at that thing sitting there. Massive. So if you wondered yesterday why this level was so big, it is a yearly pivot. It only prints every 12 months. At the start of a year, this level here prints. So massive level to consider. Nasdaq, beautiful. Previous daily low, as mentioned. If we can hold Asia lows, and we can go much higher here. But gold, I am ready to do some work here on gold, chat. So get ready. Hope you guys have stayed ready. We just want to see what we do here with Asia lows, and then also look at that price getting back above that 200. Could be a fake out, Chad. Remember, I think it was Tuesday afternoon, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just go back. It was Tuesday afternoon, I believe. Let me just go back. Yeah. Chad. Sorry, it was Monday. Look at Monday. Monday we had that fake out here at the 200. And then just absolutely collapse from there. So just we need to be careful here. I'm not saying we can't go up, but just be very, very careful, because all of this can still just be a deeper pullback to reject, and we can still go lower. All right, chat. Chris asking the tough questions. The man is thinking hard now. No, Robin, my thing is always I'm asking, whenever I say something or whenever we talk about something spiritual, you better believe that's the question I'm asking myself. So if I'm talking about something, if I'm sharing about something, it's not me preaching to you guys. I don't need to preach to anyone. I only need to preach to myself. So that's just me sharing maybe a journey that I'm on. So that is whenever I talk about something, it's actually me just talking to myself in that regard. Because again, it just comes back to that grace we've talked about so many times. It's I've seen it so many times in my own life. As soon as you think, as soon as you try and get a little bit rowdy, and it's like the success gets to your head, and it's like, oh, you puffed up and this and Chad, it's you can get humbled so quickly, so quickly, and that's why I've seen it, and I'm like, hey guys, just stay humble. It's great. Give thanks where thanks is due, but also don't lose your mind now over a little bit of success. Now all of a sudden you lose your mind completely. You've got a car, you've got a nice house, you've got a nice watch, whatever, and now all of a sudden you this puffed up person, and it's like, dude, it's a watch. It's just a car. It is I don't know. Like I've told you, I've sit with people with wealth that will even just like material things in their house, like just the wealth in their house, like some people won't even amass in an entire lifetime. And then I'm thinking, and some oaks are like, hey, look at my Rolex. And it's like, dude, there's a guy with technically a chandelier that's the cost of a Lamborghini SVJ. So it's technically a SVJ hanging on top of his dining room table. Like the guy is hanging SVJs out of his roof, and then you think you're great with the Rolex. Like, Chad, it's relative. It's all relative. It is all relative. Same client, 2 private jets, 2 G650s, one for him and his family, one for his entourage of butlers, servants, people that work for him. 2 jets, not 1, 2, literally one. That they fly in tandem. The one actually flies before he gets to a venue so that they can prep everything, make sure. There's levels to a lot of things. That's why I say, I don't know. Money for me again is that thing of it's a utility. You use it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having money. Absolutely nothing wrong with having money. But I think some people place their image or what they think they are based on their money. So that's why they feel like they need to really push, like, oh, I've got some money. Like, hey, look at my car. Oh, my net worth is X. It's like, bro, it doesn't really faze me what your net worth is. Oh, I've got 10 Rolexes. Okay, 10 Rolexes, nice. Do you wear them all at the same time? Oh, no. I actually buy them to put them in a cupboard. And I keep them there. Okay, that's nice. To tell me now you've got 10. Yes, that's what I do. Okay. Why don't you carry all 10 with you in a box and you can show everybody? Chris, is the 340 the fastest car you've ever owned? If you don't mind me asking. King X, no, I've had a faster car. A Ford Ranger 2.2 diesel. I'm kidding. No, it is the fastest car. Play some crazy white boy for the chat, Chris. We will now, Chad. Let's lock it in your Asia lows. We're still locked in. Don't think I'm just talking a lot of nonsense here. Gold just waiting for Asia lows. DXY absolutely collapsing here. US 30. Asia has been tapped and rejecting their Nasdaq. So I don't want to call it a Friday yet. We at a key level here. We at a saucy level. For me to just call it now would be sinful, to say the least. It will be cynical for me. There will always be people with more money, and there will always be people. Yes, it's all about perspective. 100%, my brother. Chris, you are speaking the truth. I got humbled like crazy last year, losing a multi-six-figure income after extreme success and almost becoming slightly arrogant. Jared, easy. It is so easy, my brother, to do that. It is so easy to puff yourself up. That's where the Bible talks about the heart is deceitful above all else. Who knows it? It even says that you don't even know how deceitful your own heart is. And that's why I say it's that constant thing. Even yesterday, Chad, like here in the office when we did CPI, and then you think, oh, I'm like this fundamental trader, and we broke it down from Monday, and then Wednesday we had this, and last night I drove home, and I'm like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. Telling myself this, I'm like, it's just a trade event. It's you did put in the work, but there's nothing special about you, whatever. Like, chill, go home, go have a good evening, but don't think now you this, whatever. Anyways, so I even have to sometimes tell myself, or not always, experience always the best teacher. Yes, whatever happened to Clint Festex, his prop firm was, I don't know, bro. I don't talk about guys that have got no substance. That man has got zero substance. Clint Festex is an empty shell. He needs to go and find God. I think before he focuses on business, he first needs to save his soul. Bible says, what profited a man? He gains the entire world but loses his soul. Go tell that to Clint Fester. What do you guys think of the COT report in terms of Enoch? I think it is a good tool to use, especially in extreme cases. We've been talking about the COT report, and you're actually going to see the COT report at the end of the week. COT report, bar chart. Actually use this. Don't go to the legacy report. I love it. I think especially if you want to conceptualize a fundamental idea. So if you look at it, we spoke about it earlier in the week, saying that since last year December, the COT report showed us that nobody was really making big moves on the dollar. Everyone was staying neutral, and then a couple of weeks ago had a nice big pop on the dollar. So I don't know if that was we'll see now. Asset managers made a big bet. Maybe you're going to see this drop all the way again to neutral again, but still very, very flat-sided. In terms of day trading, COT report's not going to really help you. COT report's just going to help you conceptualize some ideas. Okay. Hope that helps. My net worth is banked in the Lord. Amen. Yes. Thanks, bro. Just watch where you explain the slip. Appreciate it. We'll more careful next time. Have a lovely. Awesome, my brother. But please also email them. And again, sorry, man. I wasn't insensitive when I messaged you yesterday, but that is what I always preach when it comes to events like that. You don't want to put money that you can't afford to lose into an account. Rather stay out then. I've said it so many times. I wouldn't even trade a funded account. And a funded account is even an evaluation account. There's not even real funds in there, but still, why run the risk of things not going your way? And if you do know that it's a gamble, then you make sure you can lose those funds. Chris, you're the biggest troll on YouTube. No, man. Impossible. What's up, chat? I'm a little conflicted this morning. I just heard the exchange rate isn't real because X's don't change. Hey, man. Victoria's Sun, way too early, bro. I think like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock Friday evening. But hey, bro, it's cold. It's a little bit chilly. 10:30 in the morning. I don't know. Is Chris Rodeman your brother? Yes, my stepbrother. Craig is my stepbrother. But you can actually say he's my brother because we've grown up together. Our dad, not my biological father, his biological father basically raised me. I lost my biological father at the age of 10. He committed suicide. Didn't see a lot of him, but yeah. So Chris Rodeman, Andre Rodeman, our dad, basically raised me. That's why I don't consider him to be a stepdad, because I was 5 years old when I met my real dad for the first time. I thought like this was my dad. So yeah, he is my brother. Your opinion on Funded next since Shaq trades with them? Jared, I haven't used them, brother, to be honest. My suggestion, as always, is Vault, Funder, and FTMO. The rest, and I'm very honest with you, I wouldn't even waste my time. I'm not even giving advice. I'm just telling you. FTMO, you're gonna pay a little bit more for FTMO. If you don't wanna go with Vault Funder, that's also fine. We're not forcing anybody. We did have our biggest payout this week, over R500,000 for a single trader. But FTMO, pay the premium, or you can get a good deal with Vault Funder as well. But I haven't even looked into any of the other prop firms. I've told you guys since last year. Even last year, everyone or the older guys here can confirm. I warned you guys last year already. I said, Chad, I don't know. The Funder trader, something's not sitting right. All of these other prop firms, I warned you guys. And Keegan, even the brother of mine here next to me, he even said, bro, I don't know. Like, and I said, Keegs, I don't know. Like, I don't want to put you off from a company, but I'm just saying things are, I don't know. It's just maybe that 6 cents. I go to church with him and I recognize all the cars you talk about he's had. All the cars you talk about he's had. Oh yeah, he's had a lot of cars. He has literally had all the cars. I think I chatted to him the other day and I said the only car he hasn't had is a Ferrari. He's had a Porsche. He's had the Lambo. It's just a Ferrari. I said he has to get a Ferrari now. And I said then you can, and we still laughed. And I said there was a Ferrari here at Moffat on Main. I think it was the not the 458, the other one. Joash Naidu also has one, man, and Justin Paulson. Anyways, there was one like that. And I said, even if you drive it for 3 months, just to say you have it. Chris, we are afraid to express our faith in God because society and the word outside makes us feel bad about it, makes as if it's not cool. Peer pressure. Thanks for expressing your faith. God bless. Awesome, Vaughn. Vaughn, I think when it comes to your spiritual, your eternal destiny, I don't care what anyone thinks. When it comes to your eternal destiny, where you are going to be once you lay your head down for that final time, what anybody thought on YouTube, Instagram, wherever, is not going to matter at all. I've told you guys so many times, if I have to pass away today, you guys will maybe feel a little bit sad for a day or two. Within 4 days, you guys will be watching another streamer, Chad, this, that. I'll be forgotten. Even my own family, after 3, 4, 5 months, you'll be a memory. So it's not even that it's a personal thing. Like your faith journey is you. It is nothing to do with anyone else. And peer pressure, peer pressure it shouldn't be a thing, but it is a thing. This guy wants a signal. 488. Dude, Kicks must have put your camera back. Is back. But how cold is it in here?
It's cold in here, Chad.
Can we put that? It feels like there's cold wind blowing. It feels like there's a crack in the floor here. Shoo. Shoo. Okay, Chad, Asia lows. I'm not going away here, Kicks. Still,
Did you take something?
I'm not looking to take something very shortly here.
Sheesh.
Okay, Chad, here we go. 20 seconds. Bottom wick. A little bottom wick. A break of the eyes. And this could be my last position for London. $488, yes. Okay, Chad. Bottom wick. Let's get a bottom wick. Don't break the eyes. Bottom wick. Bottom wick. Okay. Okay. It's fine, Chad. We haven't retested Asia lows yet. So even if it breaks the high now, very likely it could come back. We could create a nice little resistance, or it could not come back. I don't care what it does. If it doesn't come back, it doesn't come back. But what we can see... Okay. All right. Chad, I think I'm just gonna next time not say bottom wick. Like every time I say bottom wick, whatever, I'm just gonna keep quiet. I'm gonna say, Chad, just get ready for potential positions. I'm not gonna say bottom wick anymore. Whenever I say bottom wick, gold is like, nah, bro.
Unlucky, bro.
Gold is like, see you at the cross, my brother. Cheers. If I want to ask, what does your brother do for a living? Yeah, so he's actually a OnlyFans manager. But what they do is they create these profiles, which is it looks like OnlyFans, and when you get in there, it's actually a lot of evangelists, and then they hit you with some scriptures, and then they turn your life around. So they put that the world on the outside, and when you come in, they evangelize you, and when you come out, then you become part of that business of evangelizing other people. So yeah, it's incredible. You haven't seen anything like it. And how they make their money is people actually pay for the OnlyFans, but when they pay for nudes, and they get Bible verses and a spiritual destiny. And now you can't ask for a refund, because how do you ask for a refund? It's weird now. It's like, damn, bro, I shouldn't actually be on OnlyFans here. Maybe I should read my Bible. Maybe I am spiritually dead. And then, yeah, it's incredible. Uh, 488 is the Ferrari. Yes, someone left the freezer. Dude, it is cold in here. Okay, Chad, here we go. Beautiful. I love this. No, I'm kidding. He's a broker owner, but not a trading broker owner. They do Sunlum. I think it's Sunlum Sky, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, they financial brokers. Like risk brokers. Yeah, man, Chris. Chad, that's actually an idea if you want to take your evangelism to the next level. You put this AI model on the front, and it's like, hey, babe, join the OnlyFans. And then that first video opens, like, bro, you need God. Come here. I'm going to pray for you. Close your eyes. It's like, damn, what is this? Did I get hacked? Oh. Who asked that question, Chris? Who asked me what is my brother? Eugene. Oh, sorry, man, Eugene. Yeah, so Eugene. Here's the thing, man. I'm always gonna be a little bit of a arsehole sometimes. But yeah, it's just to keep everyone a little bit. Everyone gets tense when they trade, so it's just to break the mood a little bit. So thank you for being a good sport. But yeah, this my wife doesn't think my jokes are funny, so this is almost like my daily release. I think I was making some jokes the other night at home, and she's like, "Het jy nog nie genoeg kak gepraat vandag?" Ja, ek sê, "Hey man, kom aan, gee my ook net 'n gapie by die huis. Gee my net daai klein gapie laat ek ook bietjie kan shine hier by die huis." Sy sê, "Nee, jy het nou genoeg kak gepraat, jy het heeldag gestream." Hy het sy Narias aan vandag. Alright, Chad, I like what I'm seeing here. So if we can get a break of structure here to the upside, I'm happy to look for those long continuations. If we get that, no bottom wick on this 5 though. Here's that test of the 200. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere, Chad. I think we're going to get a position here today. This is why those "what do you do for a living" guys get a bad rap. Yes, Chris, maybe you should have a podcast. I have asked him, Amina. He didn't want to do it. I don't know why. Him and his partner confirmed, and then he just said they don't know, want to. I think the people that work for them, I don't know. I think maybe he thought I'm gonna be like, okay, guys, where's your bank statements? Let's talk net worth. Okay, KPMG, can we get KPMG here? Quickly edit these two guys here. Yeah, wait, SARS, yes. Can we just quickly do a tax clearance? Okay, I don't know, because they were all ready. That was one of the reasons they came with their car to the office. I wanted to do like a nice thumbnail, and then they were like, "No, we can't do it. I was like, okay, sweet. Meneer Chris, is it possible to pass phase 1 and 2 in a day? No, most of the prop firms have minimum trading days, so it's impossible. Chris het in 'n narkak getrap. Yes. Audit those guys. Audit. Kaylin, is it audit? So I can't say audit. I don't know where that audit. That's most probably the Afrikaans. Audit hulle. No. Did you see some of the banks in China disappeared with the people's money? Whoa. What would you do in that situation? I'm here long. I don't need to even think about that situation. So me spending time on thinking about what could have happened, something that's highly unlikely, and especially if you bank with a bank that's been around for X amount of years, me spending time on that is not really constructive for anything that I'm currently doing. So I'm not even going to think about it. So they didn't want to get audited. Audit. Oh, so it's audit. Almost like it's not Audi, it's Audi. Or is it Audi and not Audi? Chris, happy Friday, man. Why did NASDAQ yesterday, even though the actual CPI data was bullish? Jared, it was a healthy pullback, my brother. If you look at the weekly, that thing has not blown off any steam. Look at that. It's a rocket. So that what you're seeing there, that little twinkle of a pullback, is not even a pullback. So zoom out, go on the daily, weekly, monthly, then just get some perspective again. Chat, I'm just going to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll see you guys right now.
continues marching, it slowly grows. With each new one starting, I recall you came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason, but I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season.
Alrighty, what is gold doing?
Like an never fading whisper in the
Alright.
oh, we will keep on.
Okay, gold is fighting here, Chad. Gold is saying, listen here.
Another season, the one another time with you by my side.
Let's check here that daily. We Chad, either way we're gonna get volume. Maybe they're just parking it for PPI. But this is the first official test on Asia lows, so we're gonna need to give it a little bit more. We're gonna need to give it a little bit more. Gonna need to give it a little bit more. Yeah, Jared, so just to come back to that, just a little pullback. Do you have a Vault Prop account, Chris? No, I cannot have one. I'm a director for the company. Cannot trade with a prop firm. It's a conflict of interest. We're also a registered financial services provider. So that's why you'll see any broker, if a broker owner ever trades with his own broker and is regulated, run away. It's not allowed. You cannot trade on your own. It's a complete conflict of interest. We know what that means. TP, yes. You gotta go PP to hit the TP. With the people, yes, Cape Town bathroom break means something else. Hey, alright. Gold and a 200 EMA. I can chat. Yeah, dude, here's the thing. If you want to be aggressive and you take a position here with a wide enough stop, you can be in a swing by the end of the day. Never get high on your own supply. Correct. Raja Banks trades with Dominion Markets and he owns it. Exactly my point. Chad, just to help that brother out quickly. Trading made simple. Yeah, maybe I think you knew, yeah. If you obviously knew. Oh, did you go long, Stefan? Okay, 200 strat executed. Hey. Alrighty, Chadadonia, baby. No bottom wick. All we want is a little bottom wick. I said it. Trading made simple. I'm gonna blow your mind now a little bit. I'm gonna blow your mind a little bit now. I think you've got a false view of Roger Banks, but we'll help you now. Don't worry. Don't worry, we're gonna help you now in the next couple of minutes. Let's take this trade quickly. and then we'll just pull the veil from your eyes quickly after that. All right. Chad, the only thing is this 80, but again, the 80 can turn bullish as well. Okay, bottom wick. Give us the bottom wick. Give us the bottom wick. Give us the bottom wick. Is that all you're going to give us? How much are you going to give us? I need a little bit more, Chad. The reason I say I need a little bit more is look at this. Look at this. And I'm happy to miss a move here. First test, reject. Closure above, reject. Closure above again. No test yet here. So more than happy to miss it. If it runs, beautiful gold. We'll catch you in the afternoon. But I cannot. It hasn't closed above, and a test hasn't held above. All right. Beautiful. Come test it. Come down, come test it for us, and then break for us. Otherwise, because technically on the hour we still stay stepping down, eh? We still, look at this. We still stay stepping down. Little structure break. Little structure break. So we can still just continue with this order flow. I'm not saying we are going to, but again, the intermediate order flow is bearish. So I need to see Asia lows hold. And if it doesn't hold and if it runs away, it is absolutely none of my business. Because think about it here. If I had to enter that position, I don't think I would have been stopped. But again, why do I want to sit in a position that is not giving me all of my checks? Is trading made simple still? Yeah, I don't want to go on about something if he's not here. I just want to. You must stop saying the bottom week, Chris. That is your reminder. This is your reminder. No, man, I'm kidding. I'm not suspicious like that. Yeah, I am. Okay. All right, brother. So here's the thing. Have you heard of CoffeeZilla before? Love the discipline. Hey, Raphael, it is tough sometimes, but we gotta wait for it. Yes, I have. Okay. Have you heard of Uncle Ted? Ted Sifranco, Raja Banks' mentor. FX family. Have you heard of Ted Sifranco? Chad, I want to see a test here. Again, I want to see a taste of Asia lows. I'm happy to miss it. I'm not gonna take it here. I'm not gonna take it here. That, like, if you want to take it, take it. The thing for me is there's no test. I don't consider this to be a test. This for me is not a test. This for me is not a test. I want to see it literally tap the level and hold above it. This here is not a test. This could still very well be a fake out, and the next candle can just still dump. So no, I'm not doing anything yet, Chad. I want to see it physically touch that level, and if it doesn't touch it, then yeah, it is what it is. There's it, the body. Okay, we need to touch it. Touch it. Go touch it. Okay, it doesn't want to touch it. Nope, I haven't. Okay, so then obviously you've only been following Raja maybe for the last 2-3 years. So Raja Banks, rewind many years ago. Forex family, FF. Started with Ted Sifranco. Ted Sifranco was mentored by another Russian guy many years ago. So Ted started a course or whatever, Forex family, whatever you want to call it. Ted then obviously later on proceeded to do his own broker called Traders Domain, which is non-existent anymore. And the reason why it's not existent anymore is because he had a PAM. I don't know if you know what a PAM is. PAM is a percentage allocated money manager, or a MAM, a multi-account manager, where he was getting people to invest onto the PAM, where he was actually falsifying trade results to get people to invest on the PAM. And he had like a lot of guys going out getting investors involved. So all of this I'm going to share with you now is on CoffeeZilla. It's a beautiful 3-part documentary that CoffeeZilla did so very nicely for us. All right, CoffeeZilla. All right, CoffeeZilla, 500 million Ponzi. I want you to go and watch all 3 of them. Okay, there's 3 of them. Please make sure that you watch it in the right order. I'm going to share the first one so long for you. Okay, and then you're going to say, Chris, but how is this relevant? Why? What does... yeah, it was Raja's mentor, but what does Ted, Uncle Ted Safranca have to do with Raja being a fraud? Let me just drop it here in the chat. There we go. There's that test. We're going to wait for it. So Raja, when he started Dominion Markets, obviously used exactly the same formula that Ted Safranca used, and both of them used B2B, business to business or broker to broker. It's a white label solution. All right. Raja Banks then proceeded to launch his new broker. He deposits funds into his new broker. What better way to promote your own broker than to show these trade results? So here's the thing, it's a double whammy. You show very good trade results on your own broker because you've got the meta manager. You're going onto the meta manager, you're editing your trades. It looks incredible. This guy knows what he's doing. So you sell a lot of mentorship seats. So Raja Bank's mentorship selling like crazy. Secondly, you fake withdrawals on your own broker, so it looks like your broker is liquid in the sense of, oh, but yeah, I'm trading on my own broker, I'm making $10 million and I've withdrawn $9.5 million. Again, now you almost prove that you are liquid in that sense. And now it's like, okay, that's nice, beautiful. Then also the third thing is, now all of a sudden, people question you, Raja, why do you only win off stream? On stream, you can't either win for shit. It's like, oh no, the volume afterwards. No, because you are faking trades on your meta manager, and that is why he blocked me. I said, bro, just you're not even connected to liquidity. Everything is B-booked. All of the trades are warehouse. So how can you make money on your own, bro? You can't even pay yourself out because you don't even have a liquidity provider. And as soon as I asked him that question, immediately got blocked. He didn't even... Here's the thing, Raja always acts tough with people and he'll comment shit, but once you start hitting facts, the quickest thing he does is he blocks you. Because he knows people, when you start opening up people's eyes towards the truth. And again, I think he did something like 190,000% or something. And then you go on his streams for the last 3 years. He's basically loses 9 out of every 10 trades. So again, very good marketer. I have to give it to him. Raja is a very good marketer. Trader, he can't trade. Sorry for that. He can't trade. Stiani's broker is not regulated. It's an unregulated broker. He says it's regulated, but I've shown you guys that it's like a little island. I think there's literally a hut on that island. He's registered in some African island where there's a little dog, and I think there's literally they just throw mail. There's a post box there. He's registered on the island of who knows where that island is, but that's where he's regulated. Okay, chat, beautiful. Here we go. We tested that level. I'm gonna go and be aggressive here. Let's see if we can get a slightly deeper. Okay, buy stops above that previous high. Alrighty, chat. Buy stops here. Going with something aggressive here. Buy stops not active yet. Slightly above, I would say there. I would say a 26 pip should be fine. We shouldn't come back that deep. And I almost want to say a good level potentially before PPI is here. 24.12. 24.12.50. 24.12.50. That could be a very good level. Let's see. Okay, I've been activated. The spreads on FTMO is horrific. So I got activated there. Let me just pull my stop loss in place here. 25. There we go. Okay. There's the TP. 24.12.50. Can we hit a young Winsky here this morning? 24.12.50. Okay, there we go. All right, Chad, back in the Asia range. I'm happy. The 80 obviously still the only concern for me. The EMA is converging bullish. We had a break above. We had the EMAs tested here. We had Asia lows tested. So I'm happy. I'm happy as long as we stay above these Asia lows. I'm happy to be in this trade. And let's see. Is this the last little liquidity spike here to go down again? Or is this now, has the low been set? There's the trade. Okay. Now it's just a case of waiting for the trade to develop. And as the trade develops, we will start acting accordingly. By regulation, you can't trade your own broker, right? Yes. Conflict of interest. Is this why Roger? I don't know why he left Canada to go back to Bangladesh. Yesterday I watched and he sold gold while I saw a buy since the morning. Yeah, bro, he's feeding his own broker. So him feeding you that loss on stream and you losing, all of those losses just go into his pocket. That's why he laughs so lacquer. When the people lose, he laughs out of his stomach. It's like, yo, did you see that? Woo! All right, order me another Ferrari. The Oaks blew up. Beautiful. Chris, can you do a part 2? Want to watch it after the stream as well, man. Chris, can you drop part 2? Slashy, just go on CoffeeZilla's channel. Just go $500 million Ponzi scheme. $500 million, yeah. He was a door-to-door salesman. Knows how to bullshit. Yes, Stefan, absolutely, he knows. Like Zlotan FX, he posted Alex G's 4 million withdrawal, and I messaged him and he's like, is that what you think? Yeah, Alex G as well, bro. 4 million, like, come on, bro. Stop this weird stuff, man. Come on. So Chris, DJ Coach is Raja Mini showing $10 million off. Yeah, no, 100%, bro. 100%. 100%. What are you expecting for PPI? I'm not expecting anything, Stefan. I'll see where we trade at that stage. But CPI is obviously the bigger one for me. Has anyone heard of Beat the Market Maker by gold? Zane. Good luck with that. I've heard of it. I've done 4 of these boot camps many years ago. That I didn't pay for it. I didn't pay the $5,000. But Zane, yeah, if you, yeah, good luck, my brother. It is a journey. If you choose to pursue the BTMM journey, we're still here for you, Zane. I'm gonna be here for you. I'm gonna be ready to welcome you back. If you choose to go on that journey, good luck. It is gonna be. It is a different journey. It is a journey that's gonna be full of trauma. There's gonna be days where you see something, it's like shit, it's clicking, and then the next day it's gonna feel like you again know nothing. But good luck, Zane. Do you stream daily? Yes, mornings and afternoon. Keegs just had to go out this morning, but Keegs is back at the desk in the afternoon. Me and Keegs, morning and afternoon. Yes, dollar is at Asia lows. This could be the liquidity move, but again, let's see. That 200 is a key level. Everything converged here. The fact that we took Asia lows, we couldn't trade below the daily pivot. We're back in the Asia range now. There's a lot more riding for the longs than for the shorts. So I'm happy with the position. I'm not conflicted in any sense of the word. If we get it wrong here, we get it wrong. That is as simple as that. But yeah, things are looking somewhat solid. If you see someone, yes, it's a massive red flag. Just run away. Run away. To me, a clear indicator if someone is scamming is if they claim to be trading 6+ years but only start living a lavish lifestyle. Once they have a course, they sell. Yeah, course money is easy money. Damn, I actually always thought Raja was one of the... Dude, same year, Neil, many years ago. I honestly had a lot of respect for him. That was before the broker days. I just, even though his trading wasn't the best, I just thought like it was noble taking trades live in front of people. And then obviously things just went down a completely different... The man had a plan and a half. Alex G's mentorship. Hey, bro, Jared. Yeah, Alex G literally took the support and resistance section on baby pips, put it on a 4-hour, gave it a name, set and forget, and he's coining it. He's coining it. If you've got a nice catchy name, you've got a nice backstory, Dunkin' Donuts, family was poor, you're immigrant, all of that just adds to that story. It's like, bro, yours is so good. Raja now stays in Dubai. Yes, he's in Dubai now. I love the vibes over here. Transparency, I like it. Awesome, man. Really appreciate it. Chad, let's see here. Let's see if we can get a move on here. FX trading is a dark. Hey, Eugene, it is people that they are vultures and they are exploiting people that actually wanna. Because here's the thing: most people come to trading with the idea that flip, there's potentially some money to be made here, and maybe a lot of people that come to trading don't even have the idea of that. Oh, they want to buy a Ferrari or whatever. Somebody is maybe just doing the trading to say, flip, I've got some debts that I potentially want to pay. I maybe just want to live maybe a little bit more comfortable. I want to make an extra 1,000 Rand a month for us to maybe have a gym membership, or for something silly, even maybe have like a nice meal at a restaurant with the family. It's like maybe as simple as that. And these guys exploit people like that now to say like, hey, this is so simple, I'm going to show you the blueprint, this, that. And one of the best things I saw, I think it was if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Rydell, where he said like, how do you want to teach people to fish? And then when it's like, okay, let's get into the boat, let's go into the deep sea, I'm gonna fish, then you're like, no, I'm gonna stay here on the shore, you go in, I'll just throw you a thumbs up once you're there in the ocean. Then it's like, no, but you're catching all this fish, can I come with you in the boat? No, I'm gonna give you a course on how to fish, but we never go together in the boat. You go alone. You get your own boat. This boat is mine. I'm not putting anyone on this boat. And I thought that was brilliant. Like that is most probably the best analogy I think I've heard. At this point, if someone asks what I do for a living, I don't even say I trade, just online business. Yeah. I started trading to get rich quick, but realized it's not the case. My mindset shifted. Chad, let me just check here. What time is it? Chadadonia, baby. I might just kill this trade here unless something happens here. Let's see here. I'm going to wait for this 5 minute. If this 5 minute doesn't close above these highs here, I think that is me for the session, if I'm very honest with you guys. Then we're going to wait for PPI. I think there's going to be a lot of spillover volume, but if we can't close above these levels, and I'll tell you why. If you look on the hourly, that is the previous hourly high, and after creating this little bottom wick, if you break that high, the idea would be for volume to come in, similar with the daily high, a previous daily high, previous daily low. You expect volume to come in here, and if we are going to continuously reject, we already had one rejection. Let me just show you guys here. We already had one rejection there. We already have had another little rejection there. Now if we do a third rejection, obviously we can't get through this level, and this thing can still flip bearish, believe it or not. This hourly, as much as it's driving bullish now, this hourly can reject this level and in the next 40 minutes trade all the way down here. Alright, so we can't get loose now because it's a Friday. Say that to some of your ex-girlfriends. Can't get loose on a Friday. Want to see you on church on Sunday. But anyways, Chad, so let's see. I needed to close above there. If we reject again, I'm done for the session. Then I'm done. 2 minutes left. Let's see. If we can't hold above that level, that is me for the session. I'll literally just kill the trade wherever it is. Even if this candle closes bullish, needs to close above that level. There. 90 seconds. Alright, let's see. 90 seconds. Can it push? Can it give us what we need? DXY ready to go for the Asia lows. Gold, come on. Come on, gold. Show us. Give us that. Give us that teleportation. Okay, 1 minute, guys. Very simple here, eh? I've told you guys. If we don't have a bullish candle above there, done. We're done. 1 minute. How much faith do you have in a 1 minute to come all the way up, close bullish there? I don't know, Chad. I don't have a lot of faith in it. $40 seconds. Ooh, 20 seconds. Gold said, wait. I'm coming. 15. Chad, just be ready to kill this trade. 8. Alright. 5, 4, 3. Chad, I've killed it. Killed it right there. Alright, I think that is me minus 5 pips. We've given it more than enough. We were almost for 20 minutes into that consolidation. Not a bad idea. I think markets are waiting for PPI. So one break even this morning was up 26 pips. Yeah, I'm a little bit bummed about that. But anyway, that's what I'm referring to there. Just had a look here, that JSE position that we are forward testing as well. Those buys we took earlier this morning that I'm forward testing, that's also very close to take profit. So we'll continue with this test, and I think once we're happy with it, this can also become a little extra side hustle that we can do. So beautiful. That's going very nicely as well. What is the risk? I was only risking 0.8. Is that what? 0.8%? 0.7%. Okay, I must actually just keep it consistent so we can work out the R there. Chad, yeah, I think that's the session for me. We've got some cleaning up to do here at the office. That's why we've got our garden gear on. As mentioned, I'm expecting some type of an inside day. I don't expect too much from today. We're going to be nimble. We're going to give ourselves the opportunity to maybe get on the right side of the spin here. So if we get on the right side here today, I think we can end off the week beautifully here. Gold making us work a little bit here today. Really making us work, saying there was that beautiful sell we had earlier. Now this buy. Anyways, Chad, we're gonna finish off the week strong. After PPR, we're gonna have some nice clear direction. But Chad, thank you so much for joining. We will see you guys at 3. Myself and Keegan, let's end off this week on a strong note. And hey, Lyndon, beautiful. Lyndon dropping a donor there for the young G's. Stay blessed. Really appreciate it, my brother. Okay, donos. Alright, there's that dono. When I started, it was just for data. There you go, Stefan. Added a new item to pay. Now it's a car payment, school fees, and a lot more. Beautiful, Stefan. I think I'm getting the hang of things. Looking forward to joining the next sessions. It's the patience, discipline, and calm market analysis, risk management, trade market. Yeah, chat. Stick it out. See you guys a little bit later. Peace and love, baby. 3 p.m. Don't miss it.